It was crazy, entertaining work at that particular time. So I said, you know what? I like this. I like this kid.
He's touching 50 years old. I think, you know, he should leave it where it is, you know.
After training with Manny Pacquiao Floyd, Mayweather described the session as crazy work and expressed real admiration. He acknowledged Manny as a Hall of Famer and warned others not to underestimate him. Just because Floyd once beat him doesn't mean he's an easy opponent. Manny remains sharp-skilled and incredibly dangerous.
We talk about TBE, it's for a reason. Now, one thing about him, he's a hell of a fighter. You know, when we talk about Hall of Famer, he's a Hall of Famer. But nobody has a remedy on how to beat Floyd Mayweather. Don't let them trick you into getting your ass whooped again.
マニーの言葉を信じて。Julio César muy seguro, no sentía ningún temor, sabía que al macho caballo.
Floyd Mayweather, don't let them. Don't let them trick you into getting your ass whooped again. Music. Floyd Mayweather praised Manny Pacquiao, highlighting his speed punch style and slick movements as proof of his Hall of Fame status. He admitted, Manny was the toughest opponent he's ever faced, with unmatched rhythm and timing that still impresses him. Training together reminded Floyd of Pacquiao's elite, relentless skill set. The
roughest fight you ever had, who was it?
The best fighter I ever fought probably was Manny Pacquiao. Because of his movement.
But you made it look easy.
But he's a hell of a fighter, and I can see why he won so many fights, and I can see why he's going down as a Hall of Famer. There's certain moves that he made. But the roughest fighter probably was a guy named Emmanuel Augustus.
You talk about the drunken master?
The drunken master.
The drunken master?
It was tough.
Because he was awkward, huh?
He was just tough. And Miguel Cotto was very, 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 very physically strong.
Yeah.
So you got different fighters. Different days you feel different ways.
I have a video when I compared their resumes. And what I did was I grabbed all their opponents. And if they were in the top 10, if they were at number 1 ranked, I gave them 10 points. If they were at 10 ranked, I gave them 1 point. And if they weren't in the top 10, I gave them 0. And then I added them all up. And then I came up with an average of their resume opponent. And Floyd Mayweather had a slightly better resume. Slightly. It was by a point something.
At 46, Manny Pacquiao's speed and training remains sharp and electric. His punches still snap with power and his footwork stays active and precise. Age hasn't slowed him down. His intensity, rhythm, and focus prove he's still a force in the ring, moving like he's years younger, hungry and sharp.
10 seconds.
At 46, Manny Pacquiao's speed and training remains sharp and electric. His punches still snap with power and his footwork stays active and precise. Age hasn't slowed him down. His intensity, rhythm, and focus prove he's still a force in the ring, moving like he's years younger, hungry and sharp.
This could be awesome. Legend Manny Pacquiao's fighting Mario Barrios for a welterweight championship. He's 46 years old. I did a whole video about how I think this is really sad because Manny Pacquiao shouldn't be fighting at 46 years old because, brain injuries. But if he wins, that can make the welterweight division crazy. If you don't know, the welterweight division has been historically a great one in boxing, but lately has been pretty dead. Boots Ennis is the best guy in it, and one of the reasons you may not have heard of him is because there's no one else for him to really fight in that division, so he just dominates it. Everyone's been talking about how there hasn't been big names in the welterweight division, but now it's getting stacked with big names. Not necessarily the best fighters, but big names that are fun. Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, 46-year-old Manny Pacquiao. This division is getting absolutely insane, and Boots Ennis has a chance to run through it. Because honestly, I don't think any of those guys are better than him. He will get the credit he deserves. What do you guys think about all this? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.
At 46, Manny Pacquiao's speed and training remains sharp and electric. His punches still snap with power and his footwork stays active and precise. Age hasn't slowed him down. His intensity, rhythm, and focus prove he's still a force in the ring, moving like he's years younger, hungry and sharp. Though there's significant excitement surrounding Pacquiao's comeback, it is paired with widespread concern. Critics argue that the romanticism of a legendary return shouldn't overshadow the reality of its dangers. Pacquiao has not fought professionally since 2021, meaning that his ring rust is likely substantial. Some health experts warn that returning at this age can have irreversible consequences, particularly regarding head trauma and neurological health. Even with his history of elite fitness, the human body inevitably declines.
I'm hearing things here. Manny Pacquiao aiming for a shock return to the ring, age 46, Josh.
Yeah, I read something about that, man. It's that guy's my hero. I named my dog after him and stuff like that. But he's touching 50 years old. I think he should leave it where it is. But obviously, if you get a chance to share a ring with Manny Pacquiao, nobody's going to say no.
Despite the serious concerns swirling around his age and physical risks, Pacquiao remains unshaken. His demeanor, both in interviews and public training appearances, exudes calm confidence. When pressed about the age gap between him and Barrios, he responded with composure that reflects his decades of experience. Under pressure, this isn't bravado. It's the poise of a fighter who has weathered the sport's harshest storms and still believes in his own capabilities. His unbothered attitude has become a rallying point for his loyal supporters who see his comeback, not as reckless but as a testament to his enduring competitive spirit. This mental edge could play a crucial role in what's expected to be a highly tactical bout.
Manny, you excited to step into the ring again?
Yes.
What do you think of Barrios? He's a big, strong, he's young, he's 30. You have 16 years on him, Manny.
Sure about it.
One of the strongest arguments in favor of Pacquiao's return is his consistent commitment to staying in shape, while many retired athletes let their fitness fade. Pacquiao never stepped away from training his routines. Early morning runs, strength sessions, and shadow boxing drills never ceased. This continuity is what he believes sets him apart from other comeback stories. Even in retirement, his lifestyle remained rooted in discipline, and he has maintained a remarkably lean physique.
I'm still in shape right now. I'm always in workout training. Like I love workout and playing basketball like that. So I'm happy. I'm happy for it.
Do you still watch boxing now? Are you still into it? Do you enjoy watching boxing?
Yeah, because boxing is my passion. So that's why I'm enjoying watching boxing.
While mainstream fans believed Pacquiao had hung up the gloves for good, insiders knew otherwise. The former champion participated in private exhibition bouts and closed-door or sparring sessions that allowed him to keep his timing and reflexes sharp. These matches, often undocumented or barely publicized, helped him stay in rhythm and assess his physical state.
A bite, an overhand right. Welcome to K9 Box. And it's yours truly, Cornelius K9 Bundridge, the oldest world champion in junior history. And Manny Pacquiao, look to step back in the ring, y'all, against Mario Barrios, July the 19th. If I'm not mistaken, it's July 19th. And, I give Manny Pacquiao a good chance at winning. Because, a lot of people say, well, he's been inactive, he's old. Man, but he throw punches. He has a lot of experience. And his last fight was exhibition, which still was a fight and still kept him sharp, punching, doing something. So it ain't like he just ain't been in the ring, ain't did nothing.
Yeah, heavyweight. It's like them underground boxing matches, um, real fights, and they keep you off bold. You know, and Manny Stewart used to do a lot of exhibitions for his guys to get them sharp, to get them prepared for a fight. They hadn't fought in a minute just to have them fight sharp. What up, Keith? Yeah, just to have them fight sharp. So if they got in the ring, they hadn't fought in a minute, it won't seem like it. It'd be like seem like they just recently fought. Yeah, so it's a lot of stuff you can do to make yourself relevant, sharp, to have you right, ready for a fight. Yeah. My young dog, Kevin Kyrie and Tadell, the Hawk, the dog, they fought to a draw